My name is Norman Gentsch. I'm working for the Leibniz University of Hannover and the Institute of Soil Science. Leguminose is a project about intercropping, and that means that we want to have a kind of increase of biodiversity on the agricultural land. So at the moment we face many problems with monocultures in agro-ecosystems. Biodiversity in cropping systems can help in tiny steps to adapt to new conditions in the future. So our hypothesis is that pest pressures and diseases will decrease in multifunctional crop systems like these intercroppings, and we can finally, hopefully, reduce the amounts of pesticides and crop protectives. This will probably guide a way to more sustainable agricultural systems. In terms of the scientific knowledge, we expect actually a new knowledge about what is changing in the soil, in the soil microbial community and their function. And another thing is that I expected to see that is the nutrient cycling. The nutrient cycling within the soil will change and be more nutrient efficient. We decided to have on-farm experiments because we need to spread the knowledge about intercropping to a wider community and across Europe. In Europe, mostly the organic farmers are using these intercropping approaches because they need to rely on the natural capacity of our biodiversity for crop protection. So they cannot just use a pesticide to get rid of an insect. The conventional farmers so far did not use intercropping approaches. The farm labs should change this view a bit. So we want to have, we want to incorporate the farmers, that first the farmers could learn how to do the intercropping, how to get the seeds to the ground, how to harvest it, what to do with the harvest. Should I separate it? Should I feed it to the cows? We need to have a kind of demonstrations farms as kind of lighthouses, which acts as an example or a positive example for other farmers. The major issue if you introduce a new systems is that you need to know where to sell the products. I think this is the major issues for the farmers. If they start with an intercropping to produce mixed products, then they need to know exactly who is buying that or what for can I use it. So for the farmers who have livestock, there's not a big issue. But not all farmers have livestock to feed the intercrop mixtures to the livestock. So the question is, who will buy that to get a market for intercrop products? This is one of the major challenges. Another challenge is our technical issues. There is a lot of questions how to harvest intercropping, what to seed, when to seed, how to seed. Should it be separated? How to separate the intercrop product? And what's the quality afterwards? These are several issues and that we need to face so far. But I'm sure that there will be much more. The most exciting thing is the microbial changes and changes of microbial community composition and investigation in these directions. There's the cycling of nutrients among microbes, plants and the atmosphere. I'm curious to see how it works for the intercropping systems. In the future, I hope that we will have more diversified systems, even more kinds of different crops, different crop combinations, and especially smaller field sizes. Lentils, because they are quite easy to grow and I like just their taste.